Here's what nobody tells you about taking cold showers every morning for 30 days. And why 95% of people quit before they even see the real benefits. Most people think cold showers are just about building mental toughness. But that's only scratching the surface. What if I told you that this one simple habit could literally rewire your brain, boost your immune system by up to 300%, and give you more energy than 3 cups of coffee? All while most people are still hitting the snooze button, I spent the last 30 days taking ice-cold showers every single morning, and what happened completely shocked me. But here's the thing. Most people approach this completely wrong, which is exactly why they fail within the first week. Today I'm going to show you the real science behind cold exposure, the mistakes that sabotage your progress, and the exact step-by-step method that actually works. Let's start with the biggest lie everyone believes about cold showers. People think it's supposed to be torture, that you're supposed to suffer through it every single day. That's completely backwards. If you're still suffering after week 2, you're doing it wrong. The goal isn't to punish yourself, it's to train your nervous system to adapt to stress in a controlled way. Here's what actually happens in your body when you expose yourself to cold water. Within the first 30 seconds, your sympathetic nervous system kicks into high gear. Your heart rate spikes, your breathing becomes rapid and shallow, and your body releases a massive surge of norepinephrine. This is the same neurotransmitter that gets released when you're in fight or flight mode. But here's the key difference. In a cold shower, you're in complete control. Dr. Rhonda Patrick's research shows that just 2 to 3 minutes of cold exposure can increase norepinephrine levels by up to 500%. But here's what's even more interesting. This doesn't just happen during the shower. These elevated levels can last for hours afterward, giving you sustained energy and focus throughout your entire day. But wait, it gets better. Cold exposure triggers something called hormesis. This is your body's adaptive response to mild stress. Think of it like going to the gym for your nervous system. Every time you voluntarily expose yourself to manageable stress, you're literally building your capacity to handle real stress when it comes up in your life. Now here's where most people completely mess this up. They think bigger is better. They crank the water to the coldest setting on day 1, stand there shivering and miserable for 30 seconds, and then wonder why they can't stick with it. That's like trying to deadlift 400 pounds on your first day at the gym. You're going to hurt yourself and you're going to quit. The real method is called progressive adaptation. You start warm and gradually decrease the temperature over time. On day 1, you might end your normal shower with just 15 seconds of cool water. Not freezing, just uncomfortably cool. Day 2, maybe 20 seconds. Day 3, 25 seconds. You're training your body and mind to adapt gradually. By week 2, you should be able to handle 1 to 2 minutes of genuinely cold water without your breathing going completely haywire. By week 3, you might actually start looking forward to it. And by week 4, you'll understand what I mean when I say this becomes addictive in the best possible way. But let's talk about what actually happens during those 30 days. The first week is all about building the habit and learning to control your breathing. Most people hyperventilate in cold water, which triggers panic and makes the whole experience miserable. The key is to slow down your exhale. Breathe in normally through your nose, then exhale slowly through your mouth. This activates your parasympathetic nervous system and keeps you calm. Week 2 is where things get interesting. Your body starts producing more brown fat, which is metabolically active tissue that burns calories to generate heat. Studies show that regular cold exposure can increase brown fat by up to 43% in just 6 weeks. This means you're literally burning more calories throughout the day, even when you're sitting at your desk. Week 3 is the mental breakthrough. This is where you realize that the voice in your head telling you to avoid discomfort, that voice can be overridden. You start to understand that comfort is not the goal. Growth is. And every morning when you step into that cold water, you're proving to yourself that you can do hard things. By week 4, you're experiencing what researchers call the cold shock response adaptation. Your initial shock response becomes much milder. Your heart rate doesn't spike as dramatically. Your breathing stays controlled. You've literally rewired your nervous system to handle stress better. Now let's talk about the benefits everyone actually cares about. First, energy levels. After about 2 weeks, you'll notice you don't need as much caffeine. The natural adrenaline boost from cold exposure lasts for hours. It's like having a built-in energy drink, except it's completely natural and doesn't come with a crash. Second, immune system boost. Research from the Netherlands showed that people who take cold showers regularly have 75% fewer sick days. The cold exposure increases white blood cell production and improves your body's ability to fight off infections. Third, mental resilience. This is the big one. Every morning when you voluntarily do something uncomfortable, you're building what psychologists call distress tolerance. This carries over into every area of your life. That difficult conversation you've been avoiding, that project you keep putting off, that workout you don't feel like doing. They all become easier when you've already done something hard first thing in the morning. Fourth, mood improvement. Cold water triggers the release of endorphins and dopamine. Many people report feeling more positive and motivated throughout the day. Some studies suggest that cold water immersion can be as effective as antidepressants for certain types of depression. Though obviously you should never stop medication without consulting your doctor. But here's what nobody talks about: the social and professional benefits. When you know you can handle 2 minutes of freezing water every morning, everything else in your day feels manageable by comparison. You start taking calculated risks. You speak up in meetings. You have more confidence in challenging situations because you've already proven to yourself that you can handle discomfort. Now let's address when this doesn't work. If you have certain heart conditions, uncontrolled high blood pressure, or you're pregnant, cold exposure might not be safe for you. Always check with your doctor first. Also, if you're dealing with severe depression or anxiety, the stress of cold exposure might be counterproductive until you get those conditions under better management. Some people also respond differently to cold. If you have Raynaud's disease or other circulation issues, you might need to modify the approach or skip it entirely. And if you live in an extremely cold climate where you're already exposed to cold all day, the additional stress might not be beneficial. Here's the exact protocol I recommend. Week 1. End your normal hot shower with 15 to 30 seconds of cool water. Not freezing, just cool enough to be uncomfortable. Focus on controlling your breathing. Week 2. Gradually increase to 1 minute and make the water colder. Week 3. Aim for 2 minutes of genuinely cold water. Week 4. Experiment with starting the shower cold and staying in for 2 to 3 minutes. The key is consistency over intensity. It's better to do 30 seconds every single day than to do 3 minutes once a week. Your nervous system adapts through repetition, not through single extreme exposures. Track your progress. Write down how you feel before and after each cold shower. Rate your energy levels throughout the day. Notice changes in your mood, your sleep quality, your ability to handle stress. This data will motivate you to keep going when the initial novelty wears off. Also, time it right. I recommend cold showers first thing in the morning. The adrenaline boost will energize you for the day, and you'll have accomplished something difficult before most people even wake up. Avoid cold showers close to bedtime as they can interfere with sleep. Here's something most people don't consider: the compound effect. One habit leads to another. When you start your day by voluntarily doing something uncomfortable, it creates momentum for other positive choices. You're more likely to eat a healthy breakfast, more likely to exercise, more likely to tackle important tasks instead of procrastinating. But let's be real about the challenges. The first week is going to suck. Your body is going to resist. Your mind is going to come up with every excuse in the book. You might feel lightheaded or get headaches as your body adjusts. This is normal. The key is to expect this resistance and prepare for it mentally. Have a mantra ready. Mine was, I can do hard things for 2 minutes. I can do anything for 2 minutes. Find something that works for you and repeat it when the water hits. Also, focus on your breathing instead of the cold. When your mind is occupied with breathing technique, it can't focus as much on the discomfort. Don't try to be a hero. If you feel dizzy or experience chest pain, get out immediately. This should be challenging but never dangerous. Listen to your body and build up gradually. Here's the truth that will separate you from the 95% who quit. This isn't really about cold showers. It's about proving to yourself that you can commit to something difficult and see it through. It's about building the muscle of discipline that will serve you in every area of your life. when you can step into freezing water every morning for 30 days straight, you develop an unshakable confidence that you can handle whatever life throws at you. You stop making excuses. You stop avoiding difficult conversations. You stop putting off important goals because they seem too hard. Most people live their entire lives avoiding discomfort. They wake up comfortable, eat comfortable foods, work comfortable jobs, and wonder why they feel stuck and unfulfilled. Voluntary discomfort is the antidote to this mediocrity trap. After 30 days of cold showers, you'll understand what ancient philosophers meant when they talked about voluntary hardship. You'll realize that the path to an easy life is through doing hard things willingly. You'll develop what Stoics called the discipline of desire, the ability to want what you have instead of always wanting what you don't have. But here's the most important part. This practice will reveal the difference between pain and suffering. Pain is what happens when cold water hits your skin. Suffering is the story you tell yourself about that pain. Most of our suffering in life comes from our resistance to temporary discomfort. Cold showers teach you that you can experience discomfort without suffering. You can feel cold without being miserable. You can do hard things without complaining or making drama about it. This lesson alone will transform how you approach challenges in every area of your life. Remember, this is you versus you. The only person you need to beat is who you were yesterday. Every morning when you step into that cold water, you're proving that today's version of you is stronger than yesterday's version. That's real progress. That's real growth. If this helped you understand why cold showers could be the keystone habit that changes everything else in your life, give this video a thumbs up. It helps more people discover this content and builds the discipline to actually try it themselves. If you're ready to build real discipline and mental toughness, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. I post new videos every week about practical strategies for becoming the strongest version of yourself. Drop a comment below and let me know, what's one uncomfortable habit you've been avoiding that could transform your life if you committed to it for 30 days? I read every single comment and I'd love to hear what you're ready to take on. Thanks for watching, champions. Keep pushing yourself, keep growing, and remember, you versus you. I'll see you in the next video where we'll dive even deeper into building unbreakable morning routines that set you up for success. Until then, stay strong.